Hey, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how the World Bank warns on soaring global debt levels. And I'm actually going to read some of the notes from the article, and I'm going to leave the article in the description box so you can also do further research on your own, okay? Now, they were saying the December release of the quote-unquote the global waves of debt causes and consequences report by the World Bank mostly slipped under the radar as people were focused on Christmas celebrations and holidays. This is somewhat unfortunate on this report. It's one of those occasional well-researched pieces that reminds investors of the weak foundation of the global economic recovery of the last decade. To escape the ravages of the debt, fueled financial crisis, of 2007 to 2009, we've gone on another debt bender. The World Bank is politely pointing this out and putting forward a few suggestions for governments to potentially lessen the risk at this renewed debt binge. The report compares the current and the largest debt wave to the three historical examples: the Latin America debt crisis, the Asian financial crisis, and the tech wreck and the global financial crisis. The report details differences and similarities between the four waves, but most importantly notes that the latest debt wave is larger, faster, and broader than the previous three. They said the report particularly points to growing debt levels in emerging markets, but developed markets, have also seen substantial growth in debt levels, particularly sovereign debt. Arguably, the World Bank report is too polite in two aspects. First, developed economies mostly escape criticism, with much of the report focused on emerging markets. Take the United States for a prime example. They said despite very low unemployment and also reasonably economic growth, deficits in sovereign debt growth are the order of the day. If now isn't the time for sovereign deleveraging, in America, there isn't to be a point in the economic cycle where it would happen. They've also said the second level of overly polite reporting is guarded, and it's regarding China's debt growth. But they've also saying, but more often, but talks of emerging markets to developing economies. They also said when it comes to emerging markets, debt levels growth is almost all about China. So they saying that the World Bank right now, there's a lot of soaring global debt, and I talked about this before of how the debt is actually, I'm showing patterns, of situations dealing with like global markets and stuff like that. But I had to come to y'all with this video, man, spread thoughts up on this, shed light up on the situation. I felt the need that y'all had to hear this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. And don't forget to hit the bell to get all of my notifications. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, the links will be in the description box. And this your man B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.